Hello, this is StyleCon coming to you today from the Tobacco Company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit different, and I'm going to pay homage to some of the people that I watch on YouTube. Today, we're going to be talking about my top 5 YouTube channels for wristwatches. Let's get into it. Let's start off with number 1. It's an A blog to watch. The reason why I rate this number 1 is because they go over the gambit. They just don't go over high-end watches. They go over low-end watches, middle of the range watches. The videos are usually produced very well. They're understandable. Highly recommend this channel. Number 2, Dinky. I love their channel. Basically, they usually go over collectors and high-end stuff. Sometimes, like just a recent video about two-door and opening up the vault so they can check it out. I love their channel, but typically it's high-end stuff. Number 3, and I'd love to see more videos from this gentleman. His name's Eric. It's called CRM Jewelers. He typically does, I'd say, mid-high range to high range, but his videos are typically very informative, usually very insightful. He throws in a little bit of humor in it, and I would highly recommend this channel. Number 4 is Swiss Made. I love this channel because they go, once again, they go over $300 watches, $500 watches, $10,000 watches, which I like because not everyone's budget will allow them to buy a $20,000 watch. This last one I hate to put on my list, but I have to. Not a big fan of his anymore. I love his channel. He knows what he knows about the 6 brands that he pretty much talks about. Very knowledgeable man. I would never take that away from him. And that's Archie Luxury. I just wish his channel was a little bit classier, especially when you're dealing in high-end watches. You don't want to deal with the crap. To me, if you're buying a high-end watch, a luxury pen, you have a luxury car, there should be some class that comes with that. And at times, his channel is very classless, in my opinion. He has his fans. They will probably disagree with me on that, but it comes across as classless. Now, I do have 2 intermediates, and those 2, I would like to say, number 6 or 5A would be the Urban Gentry. Now, he doesn't do a lot of high-end watches. He buys his watches, he puts them on there, but I like that his channel is very classy. He doesn't garbage it up through his language, through his body motions, or anything. The man keeps it classy, which I love. Then there's my partner in crime. We started a new channel called The Minority Report, where we actually talk about wristwatches, and we're going to talk about other things too. Maybe, a fine scotch, a place to vacation, a nice hotel, showing you the rooms, showing you the locations. But that's Charles Wallingford. And with that, what I like about him, he keeps it classy. But the other thing is, he does some things that are on the lower end. Now, you can find guys that do watches on the higher end, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 range and up. But he sometimes he keeps it to like the $200 range, the $300 range, the $400 range, where the average person can afford it. And then he talks about these watches, and I can appreciate that because not everyone's budget. I have my Ulysse Nardin on today. This is typically close to a $10,000 watch. I bought it pre-owned. Needless to say, I didn't pay anywhere near that. He typically doesn't talk about watches like this, but I can appreciate the watches he talks about because not everyone's budget is in the $10,000 price range. Once again, this is StyleCon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you enjoy the content, please give it a thumbs up. I do plan on making more videos in the near future. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. And with that, as usual, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video.